Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to ASTRA 2022 program presented by Akka IAS Academy. In this particular video, I'll be dealing with 7 different questions based upon CSAT and 3 reading comprehensions questions. Okay, so let's begin. So the first question is, if you have two straight sticks of length 7.5 feet, so one stick will be of 7.5 feet and another stick will be of 3.25 feet here. Okay, so what is the minimum length you can measure? Okay, if at all you're using both the sticks, what is the minimum length you can measure here? Okay, this is the question here. See here, there is a stick of 7.5 feet here. Okay, stick 1 will be of 7.5 feet, and if you place by side the stick of 3.25 feet, so what is the remaining area here? It will be actually, see here, 7.5 minus 3.25 here. Yes or no? So the answer will be 4.25 here. Okay, see friends, 4.25 is not in the question here, that not in the options, but see, if at all you place, see here, it is the only, is this the only minimum length you can measure? That is the question here. Okay, see here, 7.5 feet will be there, one stick of 3.25 feet you will be placing here. See, if at all you place the same stick measuring again here 3.25, so the total length will be 3.25 and 3.25. okay, so 6.5 will be the total feet here, and the total length of the original stick, the main stick, will be 7.5 feet here. So what is the minimum length you can measure here? This will be the area here, so this will be 1 feet, my dear friends. Okay, so 7.5 minus 6.5 here. Okay, so that will be 1 feet here. So the option 1 foot, option C is the right answer, my dear friends here. Okay, so moving on to the next question. AB is a vertical trunk of a huge tree. Okay, so there is a tree here. Okay, just imagine this is a tree here. Okay, A and B is the huge trunk of a vertical tree, with A being the point where base of the trunk touches the ground. So A being the point, this will be the ground here. So A being the point where the trunk touches the ground, and due to cyclone the trunk has been broken at C here. Okay, somewhere at C the trunk has been broken here due to cyclone here. Okay, which is at height of 12 meters. Okay, so this will be of 12 meters here. Okay, the height is given as 12 meters. Broken part is partially attached to the vertical portion of trunk C if the end of the broken part B touches the ground at D here. Okay, so this part, if at all it touches the ground like this here. Okay, so that will be D here. So the broken part, it is partially attached to the main trunk here, as well as the other end will be touching to the ground here, so at D point here. Okay, so what is the distance of at ground D, which is at a distance of 5 meters from here? So this is 5 meters here. So from A to D will be 5 meters here. Then the original height of the trunk is, okay, it's a simple question actually, my dear friends. It's based upon the Pythagoras theorem. The diagram will be like this. Okay, simple diagram. So this will be point A, and this will be 5 meters here, and this will be 12 meters here, and we need to find the hypotenuse. Then we need to add with A point here. Okay, so this will be the C here. Okay, so somewhere this will be B here. Okay, so this is 12 meters and this is 5 meters. We know the formula, right? So here 12 square plus 5 square will be, we shall consider it as x, so x square here. So 12 12s are 144 plus 5 5s are 25 here, that will be x square here. So 144 plus 25 will be 169 here. So x square will be 169, so x will be square root of 169, that will be 13, my dear friends here. Okay, so A to C was 12 here, and C to B will be 13 here. Okay, this is the trunk which has collapsed and reached to the ground here, right? It is broken at C, and this part has been placed on the ground here at a D point here. Okay, so this will be 13 here. So 13 plus 12, 5, so 2 here. So 25 will be the answer, my dear friends. Okay, so option B is the right answer here. Simple question, my dear friends. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Let X and Y be the volumes, okay, and M and N be the masses of two metallic cubes P and Q. So P and Q, there are two cubes here, metallic cubes here. Okay, so the volumes will be, volume shall be X and Y here. Okay, and masses shall be, mass shall be M and N here. Okay, this is given in the question here. each side of q is 2 times that of p. Okay, so side of q will be 2 times of p here. Okay, this is the question here, and mass of q is 2 times that of p here. Okay, so mass of q will be equals to 2 times that of p here. See friends, actually in the examination you need not to write this. Okay, for your understanding and for your reference sake I am writing here. You can directly solve the question here. Okay, so then let u equals m by x here. So u will be m by x. Okay, and v is equals to n by y here. Then the following, or then which of them are correct here? This is the question here. Okay, so we need to solve this here, my dear friends. So here I'll be solving here. See here, actually volume we shall consider it as x here. Okay, volume we shall consider it as x here. Okay, then side of p here. Okay, so this will be for p here, my dear friends. Okay, for p cube, and this will be for q here. Okay, so side of p we shall consider it as a here. Okay, so side of q will be 2 times of p here, so this will be 2a here. Okay, so this is given in the question. Side of q is 2 times of p. If at all side of p is a, then side of q will be 2a. Yes or no, my dear friends? So your volume will be x here. Okay, volume shall be x here, given that is volume will be x here. So we know that the formula for volume will be side cube, so x will be equals to a cube here. Similarly, the volume shall be y here, and y will be equals to 2a cube here according to the formula. Okay, yes or no? See here, x will be a cube and y will be 2a cube. So 2 into 2 into 2, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So 8a cube will be the volume of q here. Yes or no? 8a cube will be volume of cube here. So in the question that is given that u is equals to m by x here. Yes or no? So m by x, we know that a cube here. So m by a cube. So u is equals to m by a cube. We got one equation here. Okay, and then v is equals to x by n by v is equals to n by y here. Okay, y will be n by y is 8a cube here. Yes or no? This shall be substituted here. See here, v is equals to n by 8a cube. Yes or no? What is n, my dear friends? Here actually see here, what is n? Actually mass of q will be n here. Okay, so mass of q will be n here. So mass of q is nothing but actually 2 times of the mass of q here. Okay, yes or no? So this can be written as v will be equals to 2 into m divided by 8a cube here. So 2 1 times and 2 4 times. So this will be v is equals to m by a cube here. Okay, so this is the second equation we got here. So u is equals to m by a cube. This is the first equation, and this is the second equation, my dear friends. Okay, now we need to substitute here. Okay, so u is equals to m a cube. So v is equals to m by 4a cube here. Okay, so u by v will be m by a cube whole divided by, so v is m by, no, this is 4a cube here. Okay, so m divided by 4a cube here. Okay, this can be written as m by a cube into 4a cube divided by m here. Okay, this m and this m gets cancelled here, a cube and a cube gets cancelled. So u by v will be equals to 4 here. Okay, or else u is equals to 4v here. Okay, this result we got here. So this we need to compare with the options, my dear friends here. So u by v equals 4 or u equals 4v. Okay, so what are the options given here? U is equals to 4v. Okay, option A is the right answer, my dear friends here. Okay, moving on to the next question. Consider the following statements here. Okay, the minimum number of points of intersection of a square and circle is 2 here. Okay, oh, the square and circle are intersecting, my dear friends. Okay, there is a circle here and there is a square here. Okay, so what is the question here? The first statement tells that the minimum number of points of intersection of a square and a circle is 2. Okay, so in that case, so it shall be like this here, my dear friends. Okay, square and circle, the minimum number of points of intersection is point A and point B here, 2 here. Okay, you need to ask yourself, is this the only possibility, my dear friends? Actually the minimum number of intersection is 2. Okay, you need to, this figure can also be written like this, yes or no, my dear friends. See here, intersecting with only one point, yes or no, with only one point it can be intersected, yes or no. Hence the option statement 1 is wrong here, my dear friends. Okay, so the maximum number of points of intersection of a square is circle as 8 here. Okay, so it can be drawn, the other possibilities will be here, my dear friends. Okay, circle will be here, and inside that you can draw a square here. Okay, so 1 2 3 4, is this the only possibility, my dear friends? Okay, or else see here, this can also be drawn like this here, square will be drawn here and circle will be drawn inside here. Okay, 1 2 3 4. So is this the only possibility? No, actually one more possibility is there, that is square can be drawn here like this, my dear friends. See here, and circle can be drawn here like this here, yes or no. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so maximum 8 number of intersections will be there, my dear friends. Okay, so what is the question here? Which of the above statements are correct here? So statement 1 is wrong here, so 1 only wrong here. 2, both 1 and 2, neither 1 and 2, this will also be wrong. So option B is the right answer, my dear friends. Okay, see, when you check the, if at all you want to save the time, my dear friends, when you check the first statement and if you are 100% confirmed that then this is, statement is wrong here, then easily you can eliminate option A, option C and option D, my dear friends. Okay, without actually working on option 2, you can easily put the option B is right answer, my dear friends. Okay, so moving on to the next question. If 1 liter of water weighs 1 kg, okay, 1 liter of water will be weighing 1 kg, it is given here. Okay, then how many cubic milliliters of water will weigh 0.1 gram, my dear friends? Okay, see here, actually 1 kg I'll write here, and this will be 1 liter here, my dear friends. Okay, so 1 kg means actually how many grams? 1000 grams, yes or no? 1000 grams will be 1 liter here, so it can be written as, see here, 1 liter weighs 1 kg, then we need to find how many cubic milliliters of water will weigh 0.1 gram here. Okay, for 1 liter actually it is 10 to the power of 6 cubic milliliters, my dear friends. Cubic milliliters here, 1 liter shall be equal to 10 to the power of 6 cubic milliliters, and 1 kg will be equals to 1000 gram here. Okay, see here, you need to, if at all you don't know the calculations, I am doing it step by step, my dear friends here. Okay, so 10 to the power of 6, nothing but 10 in 1 into 6 zeros here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 zeros will be there. Okay, and 1000 grams will be there, so 3 zeros will be cancelled here and 3 zeros will be cancelled here. So 1 gram it will weigh 1000 cubic milliliters. It can also be written as 10 to the power of 3 cubic milliliters, yes or no? Similarly, 0.1 gram it weighs 100 cubic milliliters, or 10 to the power of 2 cubic milliliters, my dear friends, yes or no? 0.1 gram means point will be moved here and 1 zeros will be cancelled here, so 0.1 gram will be 10 to the power of 2 cubic milliliters, or else 100 cubic milliliters, my dear friends. Hence option C is the right answer, my dear friends. Okay, so moving on to the next question. The number of parallelograms that can be formed from a set of 4 parallel lines intersecting one another set of a 4 parallel lines is. Okay, see here, actually this question is representing like this. Okay, the number of parallelogram that can be formed from a set of 4 parallel lines. So 1 2 3 and 4 parallel lines intersecting another set of 4 parallel lines. Okay, so it has, these 4 lines are been intersecting with another 4 parallel lines here. So 1 2 3 and 4. So in this figure, how many parallelograms can be formed? So this is the question, my dear friends. Okay, see, you can count here like this. See here, so 1 parallelogram, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and this shall be 1 parallelogram and this shall be 1 parallelogram. Okay, you can go on counting like this, but if at all you make an error, you will be in a wrong position, my dear friends here. So one trick I'll be telling you. See here, what is the trick here means? So there are 4 parallel lines and intersecting by 4 parallel lines here, 1 2 and 3 and 4 here. Okay, so see here, 1 2 and 3 you can name it in the horizontal right. Okay, and in the vertical from 1 2 and 3, so there are 3 into 3 parallelograms here. Okay, so here how many parallelograms will be getting here? See here, you need to add this here, 3 3 plus 2 4 5 6 here, so count will be 6 here, and here also you need to add the numbers here. Okay, 3 4 5 6 here. Okay, so these number you need to cross multiply, my dear friends. Okay, 6 into 6, there will be 36 here. Okay, there shall be 36 parallelograms in this figure, my dear friends. Okay, this is a simple trick here. Okay, so option D is the right answer, my dear friends. Okay, so in the next page I'll try to deal with some of the other figures as well, my dear friends. Kindly go through it here. Okay, see, if at all you find the question, how many triangles are there here? Okay, see, I'll draw a diagram here. So how many triangles are there in this figure? Actually one here. Okay, so if at all you I draw a figure like this here. See, it is easy to count, right? So one triangle, second triangle, and the outer triangle, that will be the third triangle here. Okay, so for simple figures you will be able to count, my dear friends. Okay, see, if at all the question appears like this here, this is the triangle here. Okay, 1 2 and 3. So if at all questions ask you to find how many triangles are there, then what you need to do, my dear friends, kindly observe here what I'll be dealing with the trick now. Okay, so you need to consider this base here. Actually there is one base only here, friends. Okay, so this shall be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 divisions. You will be naming it like this here. Okay, so then you need to add, my dear friends. Okay, 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So there will be 10 triangles in this figure, my dear friends. Okay, there is a simple trick here. Okay, see, if at all you find this addition also difficult, there is one more trick here that I will be dealing here. See here, if at all questions ask you to find how many triangles are there here. Okay, see, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now actually it will be very much difficult, a bit difficult to add the numbers here. Okay, see here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 here. So 6 plus 5, 5 plus 4, and 4 plus 3, 2 plus 1. It will become tough. It will be actually bit tough here. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to consider the last digit here. So 6. Okay, you need to add one more digit to that, one number to that. Okay, 6 into 6 plus 1 will be 7 here. Okay, then divided by 2 here. Okay, this will also be giving the same result here. 6 6 are 36, 6 7 are 42. So 42 upon 2 here. So 2 times and 2 1 times. So there will be 21 triangle, my dear friends. In this figure there will be 21 triangle here. See here, if at all the question appears like this here. Okay, there is a triangle here. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. This is the first base here. Okay, and also if at all the marks another figure joins like this here, it's a bit complex diagram here. Okay, so another figure drawings, another diagram will be drawn like this. Okay, if at all the question asks you to find how many triangles are there in this figure, so then you need to count the base here. So the first base will be 6 number we got here. Okay, this is the second base here. So 1 and 2 you need to write here, and this is the one more base here. So 1 and 2. Okay, so here 1 and 2, 2 plus 1 will be 3 here, and 2 plus 1 will be 3 here, and there is a 6 here. So 6 into 7, 6 into 6 plus 1, that is 7 divided by 2, 42 by 2. So this will be 21. So 21 plus 6 here. So 21 plus 6 will be 27 here. Okay, so 27 triangles will be there in this figure, my dear friends. Okay, so this is as simple as that. So try to understand the concept and remember the formula, my dear friends. Okay, see, in the next page I'll be dealing with squares here. Okay, see, if at all the question asks to find out how many squares are there here. Okay, okay, you can count here. See, in the normal method you will be counting like this here. So 1 2 3 4 and 5, you goes on, it goes on like this here. Okay, see here, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, see, when you observe this set here, actually it will be n into n set here, my dear friends. N into n set, that is nothing but horizontally there are 5 squares and vertically also there are 5 squares, my dear friends. Okay, so in this case, when you find this type of diagram, if at all question asks you to find how many squares are there, then there is a simple formula you need to apply here. So n into n. So how many numbers of squares are there in horizontal? 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 into vertical also 5 is there. So 5 into 5, that will gives you 25. So 25 squares are there in this figure, my dear friends. Okay, see, if at all one more type you will be encountering here. See here, when there are n into n, this will be 5 into 5. See, same number will be there, so n into n here. Okay, if this number changes here, okay, so 1 2 and 3 here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 here. So 1 2 3 4 5 here, and 1 2 3 4 here. Okay, so this set will be calling as m into n. Okay, because horizontally there are 5 squares here and vertically there are 4 squares here. Okay, see, if at all you multiply here 4 into 5, so that will be 20. Your answer will be wrong, my dear friends. Okay, so what you need to do is, so 5 into 4 you need to multiply here. So 5 into 4 here, plus 4 into 3 plus 3 into 2 and 2 into 1 here, plus 2 into 1 here. So when you add this when you solve this equation, my dear friends, you will be getting how many number of squares are there in this figure here. Okay, in square concept only these two concepts are there. In the next page I'll try to give a diagram, my dear friends, and I'll ask you to find the how many number of parallelograms are there in that particular figure. Okay, that will be the assignment for you. Kindly comment your answer in the comment section, my dear friends. Okay, so this will be the figure here. See here. See friends, actually this is the figure here. I'm asking you to count how many parallelograms are there in this particular figure. Okay, try to answer in the comment section, my dear friends. Okay, kindly pause the video, make a note of this diagram, and comment your answer in the comment section, my dear friends. Okay, so moving on to the next question. How many diagonals can be drawn by joining the vertices of an octagon, my dear friends? So what do you mean by an octagon? Octagon will be having 8 sides, my dear friends. Okay, so this will be an octagon here. Okay, so this will be an octagon here. So this is an octagon here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So 8 sides are there for an octagon, my dear friends. Okay, so the question asks how many diagonals can be drawn by joining the vertices of an octagon. Okay, what do you mean by diagonal, my dear friends? Actually, see, if at all I draw a line that is touching these 2 points here, it is a diagonal here. Okay, so the question is asking how many such diagonals can be drawn by joining the vertices of an octagon, my dear friends here. Okay, see, the more precise image I'll be drawing now here. See friends, actually this is the more precise figure here, and 8 vertices are there here. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 vertices are there for an octagon here. Okay, see friends, actually this diagram, this problem can be solved in 2 different methods. Both the problem I'll be dealing with here, both the methods I'll be dealing with here. Okay, so see here, if at all you draw a diagonal here, so 1 to 3 here, so 1 to 3 you can draw one diagonal here. Okay, similarly 1 to 4 and 1 to 5 and 1 to 6 and 1 to 7 and 1 to 8 here. So from single vertices such diagonals can be drawn here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 diagonals can be drawn here. Okay, no, actually 1 to 8 cannot be drawn here, my dear friends. So erase this. I'll kindly erase this here. So 1 to 8 cannot be drawn, till 1 to 7 can be drawn here. Okay, then it will be considered as a diagonal, my dear friends here. Okay, so 5 will be there, 1 2 3 4 5 here. So from point 1 5 diagonals can be drawn here. Okay, so from point 2, similarly here 2 to 3 cannot be drawn here, so 2 to 4 can be drawn here. Okay, so 2 to 4 and 2 to 5 and 2 to 6 and 2 to 7 and 2 to 8 here. Okay, so again 5 diagonals can be drawn here, my dear friends. Okay, so from point 3 here, see here, consider here from point 3 from point 3 to 5. Okay, see here 3 to 5 and 3 to 6 and 3 to 7 and 3 to 8 here. Okay, 3 to 1 is already drawn, my dear friends, already counted here. So 1 to 3 it's already counted. So if at all again you write 3 to 1, then it will be wrong, my dear friends here. Okay, so how many diagonals are there? 1 2 3 4. So 4 diagonals are there. So 5 plus 5 plus 4 till 3 points here. Okay, so then from 4th point here. Okay, so from 4th point 4 to 6 can be drawn here. Okay, so 4 to 6 and 4 to 7 and 4 to 8 here. Okay, so from 4 to 1, if at all you count, see again it's already written here. Okay, so only 3 diagonals, three new diagonals can be drawn here, my dear friends. Okay, so 3 will be there, and similarly from 5 5 to 7 here. So 5 to 7 and 5 to 8. Okay, two new diagonals will be there. So okay, so from point 6 to 8 here. Okay, 6 to 7 will be adjacent line here. So 6 to 8 will be only one diagonal, that new diagonal can be drawn here. So you need to add this here. So 5 plus 5 10, 10 plus 4 14, 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20 here. Okay, so 20 diagonals can be drawn from vertices, my dear friends, here. Okay, so this is the one method of dealing the solution here. So another method will be, see here, the second method is actually formula method, my dear friends, here. So in the next page I'll be dealing with here. See here, see the solution goes on like this here. Okay, how many sides are there, actually how many points are there? 8 points are there, my dear friends, for an octagon, yes or no? And if at all I draw a line, there are minimum requirement of how many points? 2 points here, first point and second point here. So the formula goes 8C2, my dear friends, here. Okay, 8C2. Okay, it is nothing but actually 8 factorial by 8 minus 2 factorial. The formula will be 8 minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. So 8 factorial by 8 minus 2 factorial is 6 factorial into 2 factorial. Okay, so this can be solved here. See here, 8 into 7 into 6 factorial upon 6 factorial into 2 into 1 here. Okay, this 6 and this 6 cancelled here. Okay, 2 1 times and 2 4 times here, yes or no? So this will be 7 into 4 is 28, my dear friends. If at all you stop the problem here, then again you will be in the wrong answer, my dear friends. You will be coming to the wrong answer. Why? Because see here, actually there are 8 sides which are adjacent, my dear friends. Okay, so A to B here, okay, and B to C here. These are the adjacent faces. We need not to count here. Okay, so how many adjacent faces will be there? 8 adjacent faces will be there. So you need to subtract 8 from 28 here. So then you will be arriving to the answer 20, my dear friends. Okay, so this was the second method of dealing the question, my dear friends. So moving on to the next question. So this is the passage, my dear friends. Okay, so the passage reads, in spring polar bear mother emerged from dens with 3-month-old cubs. Okay, in spring polar bear mothers emerge from dens with 3-month-old cubs. The mother bear has fasted for as long as 8 months, but that does not stop the young from demanding full access to her remaining reserves. If there are triplets, the most persistent stands to gain an extra meal, and it may have the meal at the expense of others. Okay, the smallest of the litter forfeits many meals to the stronger siblings. Okay, females are protective of their cubs but tend to ignore family rivalry over food. In 21 years of photographing polar bears, I have only seen the smallest of triplets survive till autumn. Okay, so this is the passage here. So moving on, we shall deal with the questions here. So female polar bear gives birth during spring, summer, autumn and winter here. Okay, see here friends, in the first paragraph only, in the first line, in spring polar bear mother emerged from dens with 3 months old cub. Okay, see, in spring they emerge out of the den with 3 months old cub. So 3 months prior to that, the polar bear will be giving birth. So polar bear 3 months prior to the spring will be winter, my dear friends. Okay, so this option D will be the right answer here. Okay, you need to analyze here. Okay, so the next question will be, mother bear takes sides over cubs. Let the cubs find themselves. Feeds only their favorites. See that all cubs give an equal share. According to the passage here, my dear friends, the polar bear never takes the sides over the cubs here. Okay, instead it lets the cubs fend for themselves here. Okay, so option B is the right answer, my dear friends here. Okay, so when you read the passage carefully, you can you'll be coming to the conclusion that option B is the right answer here. So with reference to the passage, the following assumptions have been made here. Okay, the following assumptions have been made here. Okay, polar bear fasts as long as 8 months due to non-availability of prey. So the passage is telling that the polar bear has gone into hibernation, my dear friends, and hibernation is nothing, means actually it is been fasting only, but it is not due to the non-availability of prey, my dear friends. Hence option A is wrong here. Polar bear always give birth to triplets here. See, extreme statement, my dear friends. Okay, always. Okay, most of the time extreme statements will be wrong, my dear friends, but you need to analyze carefully. Okay, always give birth to triplets is a wrong assumption, my dear friends. Okay, so which of the assumption is or valid? Neither one nor two assumptions are valid here, so option D will be the right answer, my dear friends. Okay, so this is it for today, friends. Actually, I've also given you a question here to find the parallelogram of that particular diagram here, so kindly answer in the comment section. This is it for today. Hope you find this video informative. I shall catch up you in the next video. Until then, God bless you, my dear friends. Hope your examination hope your preparation is going well. All the best for you. God bless you once again. Take care.